Welcome back, everyone. Today we're working on the John Deere 2240. I changed out the hydraulic oil filter for this because it's regular maintenance, and put a new filter in, and then there's an O-ring that goes on top there. Didn't seem to quite fit on there. Kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So this is the filter housing here, filter cover, and filters in there. This bolt goes all the way through. It has this port on the side for the hydraulics to go into. It has an O-ring up there, real big O-ring that goes around the top of there. But I don't know if I just didn't get it seated right or what. But gotta take it back off and see if I can fix that somehow. Now when I got this loader, this had a plug in this right here, right? Instead of this piece. And you have to buy this piece separate or extra, whatever, to fit into here. And then get a hydraulic fitting that'll fit on that, and then all the other fittings go from there. But if you don't have there's no hydraulic threads in here. I mean, I've tried every piece I could find to fit them threads. There's nothing that fits that. They're like some special threads that go into there. So you have to have this piece. It's like proprietary, it's that type of stuff. So I'll show you what these parts are. So this is from the John Deere 48 loader parts catalog, I guess you call that, parts manual. This is the housing here. That's that O-ring that's up there that's leaking. And then there's your port, and that's the plug that goes in there. That's what came with it, or just put that plug. I'll show you that plug. So this is the plug that was in there, and that's the kind of threads that are on there, and it's what they call that boss with an O-ring style fitting. And I mean, yeah, they do make those, but they don't make it in that thread type because they made a proprietary type thing there. Anyways, so talking about that PC aftermath, that's well, this housing is the 46, which would be AT 30197, which is the oil filter cover with return port. And then that fitting is 36, which is the C18679 here. And that's the adapter for tractors with power steering. So that's the piece I had to buy, and that cost about maybe $30, $25, $30, and then you have to buy the hydraulic fitting that fits that, and then go back down to regular whatever. Kind of a mess, but that is what it is, and that's what they made. So that's what we're working on. Hopefully I can show you this. I don't know where to put you to help you so you can see. I'm gonna have that bucket there to catch all the stuff. Get this hydraulic line off out of the way. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing off. I tried tightening it up to see if it would tighten, but it didn't want to. Yeah. Come on. Can't twist it with the hands because there's so much weight on it. There she goes. Okay. Oh, there's the filter. We'll dump the oil out. Bottom. This is the gasket that's supposed to go around there. And when I bought it, it seemed too big. If I can show you that. It'll sit there. See? Pull the sides. See that? Well, that's pushed all the way in. Around there. It seems too big. So, I'm going to take this piece up to the parts store. See if I can get one that might be the right size. This is off Amazon, and it's just too big. Could you make one out of gasket material, you think? I don't know. I just know that one's way too big. So, we will go and see if we can find a smaller one that actually fits. See, that's pushed in all the way, and it's just, there's too much there. So I think what happened is it folded over, all the fluid's running out, you know? Frustrating, even pinched it and peeled some off. And I thought, oh, it'll be fine. Yeah. Ha ha ha, what little do I know. It didn't work. So, we'll give this a try. You take this packing, right? This is the old one. You put it on here. And it's too big, right? It's too big. But if you take that same packing and you put it up in the housing, I'll show you that picture right now. Put it up in the housing, works fine. Seat's fine up in there. But for whatever reason, you can't go this way. It'll fold over on you. So that's the trick. Stick it up in the housing. Call her good. So I'm gonna work on getting this on, getting it started. Let's turn. Can't spin that bolt in there with your fingers. Let's see, I think it started. Feels like it's going straight. I'll turn it just a tad right there. Go get a flashlight to see what we're doing. I think it seems okay. Huh? Hope you can see some of this. Anyway. And I sure hope this seals. That's all I gotta say. Crank that down. I think everything went in. Let's see, gasket hanging out. Of course, I didn't really check on the last time. Okay, now we're gonna fill this tractor back up. There we go. Hi, train. This tractor calls for high tran, so we'll fill that up with high tran, but I don't have the expensive stuff, I just have the cheap old Tractor Supply stuff. That's what it takes. So we'll put this in it. Hopefully it should work good. I got some additive to add to it also. Okay, this stuff I'm adding here is Lucas hydraulic oil booster and stop leak. I don't want to be too fast there. Says it adds life to pumps, rams, and seals while also adding lubricity and thermal stability to hydraulic oil. Renews hydraulic fluid with additives that stop seal leaks, boost pressure, reduce operating temperatures, and increase the life of hoses, rams, and cylinders. This product will restore full hydraulic pressure to worn systems. It's an inexpensive solution to most hydraulic problems and a perfect preventative maintenance product. It says you add 10% to your system, and let's see. Yeah, use approximately 10% to stop slips, leaks, rough shifting, and overheating. Up to 30% in worn units. Construction equipment use approximately 5 to 10% for preventative maintenance. So we're going to check the fluid on this. We filled it up a little ways. And how you do that, there's a knob down here. I don't even know if you can see it. It's way down underneath here, the tip of my finger. So it's that plug right there. Well, plug. That's the cap for the dipstick. See if I can set you somewhere so you can see what's going on. Okay. So it's very kind of inconvenient to get to. They say you gotta set this on top of the threads. In the manual it says set this on top of the threads. You have the tractor at a low idle to check that. So, said low idle, that's as low as she'll go. Tractor need a little bit more, right? You can see it or not, it's right there. I'll fill it to the top line by myself. Well, I think we got her. We got her all the way full. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right at the top. I'm seeing a leak right down the front. Right? That's not good. I don't know if that was just residual or from something else or what that's from. Well, there you have it, all put back together. I did leave it out for a day or two with some cardboard underneath it to see if it was still leaking. Not much came out of it, so I'm going to call it good for now. I want to thank y'all for watching, commenting, and subscribing. And that's something about tractors.